Hey, I'm Mike.
And I'm Holden, and you're watching Whatcha, Holden.
Hey, Holden.
Yeah.
Do you like clowns?
I like Joker. And
Okay.
Pennywise.
Pennywise. Well, it's good. It's good to hear that because today we're going to be discussing the new Funko and NECA toys from the new It Chapter 2 movie. And as you can see, we are big fans of the franchise of both It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2.
And the original.
And the original, as you can see, we have a couple of figures from the old 1990 miniseries starring Tim Curry. What do you think about this figure?
I think he's cool. I mean, he looks like a clown, circus clown, except for that razor teeth. He looks a little bit like a Joker henchman. He has sharp teeth. Sharp fingers.
Who's more frightening? This Pennywise or this one?
That one.
Why this one?
Because, look at his eyes and his mouth. He looks like he's about to come at you. And I don't know why Georgie trusted this one. Other than that, that one I could get why he trusted. It looks like a regular clown. This one, he looks like he's gonna get you.
No, he looks friendly in this picture. He has a boat. He's sharing a boat with Georgie.
No, he's sharing his life with Georgie.
Now, we'll put these two aside. These are from, of course.
Wait, so in the comments section, write down which It do you like better. That one or that one?
Okay.
That's that one.
All right. Well, we got a few things to take a look at. Of course, you mentioned the name Georgie. And you see Georgie right over here. And tell me a little bit about Georgie.
Well, he's wearing his rain jacket and hood. It has his SS Georgie.
What's he holding?
He's holding his SS Georgie.
Okay.
And
what happens to poor unfortunate Georgie in the first movie?
well, he trusts Pennywise, and then Pennywise just eats his arm off like yee.
All right. Well, we got a couple other things we want to show off. If you see right here, we'll start with this guy right here. Now, what is different between these two figures?
This one is more frightening. I can see razor teeth and messed up hair, blood all over his mouth.
Very cool. Very cool. Now, this was again from the first movie that came out a couple of years ago in 2017. But we have some figures up here that came out from the new movie that just opened up this weekend. And of course, let's start with this one right over there. Can you hold the one with the balloon?
This one's Pennywise from the new Chapter 2. He's holding a red balloon that says, "I love Derry," the town that they live in. And pretty much the same one as that one, except this one's holding the balloon and he has yellow eyes. And not SS Georgie. And this one has a little bit more darker colors on his clothes.
Darker colors?
Yeah.
And of course, Derry. Do you know where Derry is located?
No.
Derry is located in Maine. It's a fictitious town in Maine. It's where Stephen King penned a lot of his books, his works of literature, up in that New England area, especially in Maine. Now, we see this one looks pretty friendly with the balloon. What about this one?
Well, this one's from Chapter 2. This one has his tongue out, scary in his teeth, and his hands are out like he's going to get you, like what happened with him and Georgie. He also has cool drool texture coming out of his mouth. That's pretty cool. Yep.
This takes place in the Funhouse in Chapter 2. Now, you haven't seen Chapter 2 yet, but this is a very pivotal scene that you've seen, I'm sure, in the trailers, where you see the poor boy being trapped in the funhouse, the Hall of Mirrors, and you see Pennywise on the other side, but his tongue sticking out. Now, if you saw Pennywise on the other side of a mirror in a funhouse, what would you do?
I would just say, "Hey," and run away.
You would just say, "Hey," and run away.
Yeah.
Interesting. Somehow I don't believe you, but we'll move on. And of course, if you look down below, we also have Pennywise and Georgie, the vinyl set from Funko as well. In fact, everything in the front right here is from Funko. I'm going to get to a couple of blind boxes in a minute. But before we do that, let's look either side. This is from NECA, the toy company called NECA. Now you see they've created what they call Toonie Terrors. And Toonie Terrors are supposed to be cartoon-like versions of these iconic horror characters. I believe season 1 or series 1 had Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, along with these two lovable clowns. Holden, what do you think about these figures? What do you like about them?
Well, I like that this one is it's like a combination of both chapter 1 and chapter 2. So the combination of chapter 1 and chapter 2 is that he has SS Georgie on his hand, and the combination of chapter 2 is that he has the dark clothes like in chapter 2. And I like...
What do you like about the articulation?
Well, the articulation is really basic. His hands, his head, his like arm moves, and his like ankles move. So, and he like can sit down, but not that good.
Probably not. I don't think you can sit down. But what about this one? This one's from, of course, a 1990 miniseries starring Tim Curry.
Whoa.
Oof. Ah, there we go. That's the way to defeat Pennywise. Just knock him over. What do you think about that one?
Well, this one, yeah, I like that. It looks a lot like the movie. Like.
From the miniseries?
Mhm.
Very cool. And what about the facial expressions, the way he moves?
It looks like he just wants to give Georgie a balloon, but it's not red, it's orange for some reason. Same articulation.
Which one do you like better of these two?
That one I like because it's more scarier, but this one I like because I don't really have a favorite. This one I like because it's like it doesn't like the original one. I like the original one too. And that one.
Very cool. Very nice. Excellent. Now, you see we have a couple of blind boxes right in the middle.
I already have one that was open.
That's right. And what happened to the balloon?
My brothers, Logan and Jordan, popped them off.
So one of those blind box figures had a balloon. We don't know where the balloon went, but one of his little brothers popped it off themselves. Okay.
They're going to be in a future video.
Okay, so let's take a look at some of these blind boxes, and if you can see, there's a whole gang is on the back. All the different adult characters from the movie, along with variations of Pennywise. So let's see what you got. Let's see what's in that blind bag.
Another one. It's regular Pennywise. He looks confused.
He looks confused? How so? Describe him.
He's like, hey, why are you running away from me? I'm just a clown.
And that is one of the common ones. This is the 1 out of 6, so this is probably the most common one you could find. But it's still pretty cool because you got Pennywise. So now Pennywise has a twin brother.
Yep.
And let's see the second blind box. Who are you hoping to get?
That Pennywise with a bunch of red balloons.
That would be kind of cool. What about Georgie?
Well, this zombie Georgie.
They do have a zombie Georgie. They do have all the adult characters from the movie, along with some other special characters.
Oh, it's already open.
It's already open.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh, it's Pennywise.
The same one?
No, this one has a hat that says I love dairy.
Let's see that one. Oh, that's pretty cool. So this one, if you don't know, from the movie, obviously this is the opening scene. His first victim was wearing this hat. So I don't want to give any spoilers, but it's a pretty cool, very gruesome, but pretty cool scene to open up the movie. So we're going to put that right here. Triplets are good. We have twin brothers, and you have triplet blind box figures. All right, so Holden, what do you think about these figures?
I think they're pretty cool.
Would you want to get more blind box figures?
Yep.
Or are you done with just all the Pennywises? Would you want to get some of the adults?
Yeah, I would like to get like Billy. I'd like to get Zombie Georgie, the Pennywise with all the balloons, and that Pennywise with his tongue sticking out. It's like that one, but it's a mystery one.
All right, well, we'd like to thank a bunch of different people. Obviously, Funko provides all these figures. We also have the good people from NECA who made these.
We got this one from the comic book store,
Right.
and that one, and that was from Fourth World Comic Books and Toys. This one's from my uncle, Michael.
From Incredicon and
Yeah.
Increditainment. So look them up on Facebook. And for us, look our channel up. You can look it up on YouTube. It's called Whatcha Holden under Pandar Media. Give us a like and subscribe.
And a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell.
And we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Bye.